Hello fans of Final Fantasy 15 multiplayer expansion Comrades. Today I'm going to show you what I believe is the best magic build that I've been able to compile together in the universe of Final Fantasy 15. So we're going to be looking at the Vitanova first, which can be found by breaking the Black Flan, tongue tied, in the Havoc Befalls the Hut mission. And the Vitanova can be found in other missions as well, but Havoc Befalls the Hut will probably be the easiest one. Then we got Dancing Daggers, which can be found in the Cutlass Depot, which is a trading post that you have to unlock, and you can trade items for it. Then we got Blurry Moon, which can be found in Medusa's shop. And then we got the legendary Lohengrens, which can be found in the Departure mission by breaking the horn off the King Behemoth. And there's only a 5% chance that you'll get this. This is a very rare item, but very worth it, and a must-have if you're going to say you have the best magic build in the game. So starting off, what I did with the Vitanova is it had a permanent perk of the curative spell Curaga, which describes caster's default curative spell changes into superlative health restoring magic. And I said, while I'm sitting back there waiting to cure my allies, it'd be nice to have a long range fire spell that I can cast. So I can put Fire Gut on it, and it says caster's default offensive spell changes into superlative fire type elemental magic. So I can go up close and hit with good damage because it's a mace, and it will hit for about 1,000, 2,000 damage, even though my strength is real low. But most of the time I'm in the back row, looking after my teammates and spamming Fire Gut. So then I got Dancing Daggers, which is going to be used mainly to support my allies in the field. It has the permanent perk Jitterbug on it, which performs a dance when casting a curative spell that boosts attack and defense. This is critical for your players that are trying to, attack more often, instead of using magic, that they're using weapons and stuff like that. It's very good for them, and it's like having Temper Gut and Protect on all your teammates. So with that, I was like, I'll be moving around a little bit, and they're real handy, so I'm going to put Blizzaga on them. So caster's default offensive spell changes into superlative ice type elemental magic. So that's what Blizzaga does. Next, on Blurry Moon, it had Stop Touch X on it, which I thought was awesome because while I'm far away, casting magic and stuff like that, I want a little bit of a negative status effect to my build. So Stop Touch X came in mind, and it states that standard attacks have a small chance of stopping enemies in their tracks for 3 seconds. This is actually a little bit glitched. I know that if you stop an enemy, you get slowed down a little bit as well, so you gotta watch out for that. And then I put offensive spell Thunderga on it, which, as you'd guess, caster's default offensive spell changes into superlative lightning type elemental magic. So that was really good. And then the Lohengrens came with the offensive spell Daiga, and it's the only way you can get this type of magic, and it's the best spell in the game because most enemies are weak to it. So caster's default offensive spell changes into superlative light type elemental magic. Alright, so I'm using this mostly because it actually is powerful against most enemies. So I slapped Immune on it, which prevents all status alignments. Now, to sit here and tell you where I found the spells, I found Firaga in the Internal Infestation in the 1.20 update, and the item is called Jamanagan Spiral Horns. Jamanagan Spiral Horns, or something like that. And it will have Fire Gut on it, and you have to, break it off the serpent's face. So With Blizzaga, I found those from the Wicked Claws and the New King of Town, and that was found in the 1.0 content. And then Thunderga, I found Blue Sky Serpent Scale, and I can't say this, I honestly cannot say this, but it's in the Malignant Midlantijatol. It's really hard to say, so I'll just go over and look at that quest for you, but it will give you the Thunderga spell. And then for Immune, there's a Gigantor that runs around in the harder quests in the 1.2 update, and if you break him, you can have a chance of getting the Cactor Nectar, which will give you the immune ability. Now, for stats, I decided anything above 3,000 magic was a waste, because if you use magic right, you're going to hit for max damage every time. So I'm saying, like, as long as you don't use Fireguard on Ifrit, and, like, you know, you use Blizzaga or Thunderga or Dialga, you're still going to hit max damage. As long as you're not, like, you know, careless about it, you will hit damage. I mean, Fireguard will still hurt Ifrit, but it's not going to hurt him much. But other than that, like, even if they're partially weak, or just, you know, normal damage, you'll do enough hits. So what I made sure to do was have under 3,000 magic, because that's really the most that you need. But what I used to do all of this in, if I can find it, is this item right here. It gets +3 for vitality and magic. It's Gigantoad Tongue, and it gets +3 for vitality and magic for 500 EXP. You need a crap load of these, and you're going to be doing that quest a lot to get to level 99 anyways. So what I did was I used all those up, and I ended up with 3,000 magic and 1.7 vitality, and, you know, a little bit of strength and a little bit of spirit, but not much. So yeah, with this setup, I can use Cure, I can use Fire, I can use Stop Touch, which is helpful, Jitterbug, Boost, and I'm immune to all negative status effects. So to clarify,
I can barely
the quest that I was talking about, since I can't say it, I'll just show you which one it is right here, and it's a level 90 quest. And as you can see, the Blue Sky Serpent Scale is the reward for breaking his wings. So definitely break his wings, and sometimes you'll get a rotten splinter bone, but most of the time you've got the Blue Sky Serpent Scale.
Good luck to you.
So hopefully you liked my decision. I know it's a picky community when it comes to magic, but I didn't put Asuna on because I could have, like, went with Cure and Asuna, but I got Immune on, and you can always change that and put on Asuna, and then you have, in my opinion, every spell in the game. If you had put Asuna on the Lohengrins, correct me if I'm wrong, but there is no other spell out there. That's the thing. Like, you have certain weapons like the Pulse Bow, which would grant Electrocute, which is a rare elemental lightning type magic, but other than that, if you put Asuna on the Lohengrins, you have every spell at its maximum purity. So, because Jitterbug is Temperga and Protectga, and then you got Cureга and all that, and so you got all the elements, all 4 elements, and yeah, so you even got Stop Touch there, so you're a little bit of a saboteur if you remember the Final Fantasy 13 days. Anyways, hopefully you found this helpful, and in order to find those Gigantor or Giant Toad tongues, you're gonna have to fight in the zoo mission and kill the toads. It's a pretty common drop. You can put on bandits blades to make sure you actually get them, but usually you'll get them. So if this helped you again, thank you if you leave a like, and please subscribe for more content. And if you have better builds, or if you want to add more comments, just comment below. And thank you for watching. Have a good day.